Hi everyone, Shannon here with Mixed Media Minnesota. Welcome to my video. Today we are working on the December Day 20 prompts, which is a frost flower and a number or a sentiment. This is going to be a really quick, easy one. We're getting closer and closer to Christmas, and I'm sure as everyone else, I have 1,000,010 things I need to get done. I might get 10 of them done. So we're just going to zoom through these, and we can always revisit them after, and make a more intricate project or something using these prompts. Because I've kept them, so I've kept them in a book here. And I'm going to add to this book. I'm going to remake and revisit the prompts, as the year goes through. So I can build up my stash for Christmas. That's my idea anyways. Okay, so back to it. Let's just get going. So I pulled out, this is a part of the Classic Christmas Stamperia collection. It's a little journal card. I like that they have the journaling spots built in on the back. It is nice cardstock, so it works good to put in a pocket. Some of their Classic Christmas is not really my style. I mean, they're cute and all. The food things on some of the collections, they just don't really go with what I do. Let's just put it that way. I mean, they're cute and it sure looks yummy, but it just doesn't go with, everything else that I have for in my journals right now. One day, maybe. But, so I'm going to use this as my base, is what I thought. And I did ink it in Vintage Photo Distress ink. So, okay, so there, let's see here. That's going to be our base of that. Make a mess there. Okay. And our sentiment, I grabbed this, which is a digital print. I believe this is an old one that I had cut out of a digital from My Porch Prints. It says Let It Snow. I inked that in some red ink, which was Distress Barn Door ink. I did pull out a piece of Christmas, just a little scrap I had of Christmas, Christmas notes. And then these flowers that Nancy had made and sent to me, and I have some available in Mixed Media Minnesota's Etsy shop. I'm not sure if these exact ones are available anymore, but there is a couple different sets in there, and I will be adding more very soon. But they're really pretty and they're sparkly, so they remind me of frost, and they're like snowflakes, but yet they're like flowers because there's snowflakes on this one. And so just frost flower. I don't know if there is actually a frost flower, and maybe that's what I'm supposed to be doing, but this is how I'm interpreting it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and ink the edges of our music paper just slightly with Vintage Photo. Okay, now my thought is, like I was saying, in this one I don't want to use the food elements. So I'm just going to glue that right over it and cover that up. The rest of the colors and, the flowers and the berries and everything, it works good. So, we're just going to fix it to what we need. Okay, so I'm going to glue that on there. And then my thoughts are, I'm not going to ink these at all. I want them to just be stark white and sparkly looking. So, like if I put one down in this corner, I like that cute little flower there. And, we'll just leave that one there. And then I have the smaller size here. I think 2 of the big ones might be too much on this card. I don't really want to cover up. I like the berries and everything, so maybe if we just put it right there. And this is still flat enough you can journal on it and everything else. And then our sentiment, maybe, let's see. Don't like it on top of that one. What if we just, I don't know. We can trim the sides down and make this a little bit smaller. I'm feeling like it's a little bit too long for what I'm looking for. I just have to revisit the edges that I cut with the red ink. So I just have a little bit on this little dauber thing. Let's see, I don't want to cover up the music notes. I think right down there I do like it. I'm going to go ahead and glue this stuff down. I mean, I could ink those little snowflakes or flowers or whatever, but I do like the white, the bright white of it. So, okay, and now we're going to glue this bigger one. They're so pretty and sparkly. And the snowflake on these one is like punched out of vellum, or cut out of vellum rather. I think it's probably a die cut or something. I believe is probably how she does it, but I don't know. They're pretty, that's for sure. I mean, it's just fine just like that. I think I am going to add that one. I typically like to work in odd numbers, so 2 sometimes doesn't work for me, but in this case it does, I think. So I told you guys that was going to be a really quick and easy one. So you put my flowers back in here. So there is our day 20. We have what we're going to call our frost flower, because if you can see there's a little snowflake and sparkly on there. And a number or sentiment. We just put Let It Snow on there, ink the edges of it. It's already pre-made journal card. I could go and stitch around this. I think it would be pretty with maybe some silver thread. I'm not going to do that right now. I could add a topper on it or a page, you know, a tab or something. But we're going to leave it as it is for right now. And when we use it, we may decide to do, you know, a couple of those other things. So there you have it, our day 20 Defemember prompts and our completed project. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.